Welcome to the Pro Tracy Money Audio Commentary. This is Owen Tracy recording, and it is 3:34 p.m. that is Central Time, and today is April 1st. Well, it wasn't really a day for joking around. There's been quite a lot of movement, and the stock markets extended their rally off the lows, and we're certainly at a point of indecision because President Trump will be addressing the nation later on today, and there is some speculation about what he has to say. On the one hand, it could be laying out what the objectives might actually be in Iran. There might be the possibility that he is going to lay out what exactly he intends to do. I think that's rather unlikely. But I think it is much more likely that he is going to lay about, and or I guess a better way of putting that would be he's going to complain loudly about the lack of support from European allies for the military action against Iran. And then, of course, he will also make some statements, I suspect, about the decision today, and or at least the arguments in front of the Supreme Court today about birthright citizenship. So there are plenty of different things that might be upsetting to investors or supportive to the argument that we are coming towards the end of this conflict. What we saw today was stocks were generally firm. There was certainly a little bit of back and forth in the energy sector, with several of the most overbought of the energy companies pulling back slightly. Oil prices were down, but not by a lot. Gold was up in quite a dynamic manner. Silver was in positive territory, not as in dynamic a manner. Then, when we think about bonds, well, bond yields were higher. And then with bond yields higher, we also have the banking sector rebounding from important areas of potential support. So that's rather interesting. And then the broader question is about the direction of travel for the yield curve spread. It was contracting all the way through last week. It has bounced over the last couple of days. Now it's very questionable whether that is going to persist or not if the yield or the pressure on yields continues to rise. Then I think it's rather interesting that there are some sectors which have been almost completely immune from the whole pressure that we have in the wider economy. So there's a lot of concern about what we're going to see in terms of growth, what is the impact on inflation from